Hello, everyone. We hope y'all are having a good night tonight. Yes, I have been acting up a little bit in the chat. I actually pulled out my cell phone, and I noticed I was logged in on our other account, and I thought I would aggravate NikkiT a little bit.
Play in the
chat a little bit. So we got that done. But it is so good to see each of you tonight. We look forward to Wednesday nights because we get to hang out with y'all. I did notice today there was absolutely no Resale content over the last 7 days. It's been live to live.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's shutting down on here. Yeah. Did it? Oh, it's back.
Cycle on y'all. On us.
So we're gonna see. Hopefully things will remain. Did you tell the kiddos to get off the interwebs?
I did not tell the kiddos to get off the interwebs.
Kiddos, you might need to get off the interweb.
But I have heard that YouTube is acting crazy again. I've heard some chats don't want to roll. I've heard some chats you can't see. So maybe.
So if they go
blackout over here.
If they go crazy, if it goes crazy tonight, we're gonna blame it on the debate last night. My goodness, I ain't going there.
We're not talking about that.
No, we're not. That debate.
See?
That debate was cray-cray. Let me just put that out there. I want to say hey to many of you in the chat. We're so grateful once again that y'all are here. First in the room tonight is
Cajun. Don't worry, Cajun. Rev doesn't know it yet, but I have that coming to me.
My Lord Almighty. I've got a whole room or a whole closet. Now I've got to build a shelf, and she wants it in our bedroom, on one of our bedroom walls that she can.
It's the only empty wall because every other wall is taken up with eBay.
Yeah, well, not really. Come on now. Don't make me look that bad. We have a little more than one wall, but she wants it in there, so we'll get that done eventually.
Hey, Douglas. Hey. Hopefully he's in here. Said he was going to take a nap. So
he might have said hey and went and took a nap. So Douglas, if you wake up, he is here. What's up, Douglas? Richard, good to see you. Hello, everyone. Sandala.
Ray, how are you?
Hey, Ray, good to see you. Let's go on down here.
Sorry, Mr. Tim. How are you?
Mr. Tim Powell, good to see you. I think next was Miss Rachel Smith. One of those great, awesome school teachers. She mentioned today she was had a nice day with her middle school crew, and I said we got 2 in our house. They can be a little much. She said she had 82 of them, so 82 middle schoolers.
Our school is slowly trickling kids in, but
yeah, we're still doing the phase-in part where we're halfway in and halfway out. So halfway virtual, halfway. And that's kind of tough on everybody, I think, but we're making do. The flipping accountant.
Hey, Justin.
Justin. Good to see you, brother. Mr. Nitrous Diecast from north of the border. Good to see you. Grateful to have you in here. We're going to talk about this fella in a little bit.
Yep.
What's up, Brandon? Smoking Flips. Good to see you. Another Georgia boy. I got my colors on. Papa Sticks Treasures.
Oh, there you go. See?
What?
Nothing.
Hey,
Cougar Man.
Hey, Cougar Man, where is he at? There he is. What's up, Cougar Man? Good to see you. I don't know who in the world this fella is. He said that bald-headed guy is a sharp fella, and then he followed it up with his wife is hot. Y'all, that was me just playing a little bit ago. I thought I'd bring that in there.
Yeah.
Just because I knew NikkiT.
I like what Brandon said. You'll see in a minute.
Okay.
Hey, Infamous, how are you?
Infamous Stacker, good to see you tonight. Grateful to have you hanging out with us. Marshall, I assume.
Yep.
Andrew Truesdale is Marshall. So good to see you, Marshall.
Cougar says you're asking for me to beat you up doing all that.
We got more conversation on that. No mods are going to boot that creep for hitting on Rev's wife. Yes, that's right. Even Rev wouldn't. That's my alter ego tonight is Restoration. Joey Bada Bing 22. Let's go, Yankees. They I tell you what, it took the Braves 13 innings. We're going to talk about that. But today was a good day of baseball for us, too. Farmer Mark, good to see you.
Hey, Babette.
Hello, Babette.
Trust me, David, I did the same thing. I'm changing my ways.
Changing my ways, too, brother. Miss Jen.
Go ahead.
Look at there. I said it.
Oh, did we catch up?
Oh, it just jumped. It jumped. Let's see. Woo! Ooh, there it is. Restoration has a new video. Yeah, I had a new one came out yesterday. It's got like 800 views on it already, so doing really, really good.
Yeah.
YouTube has been acting
not been acting right for the last 4 hours.
Yeah, mine keeps blinking on this end. I don't know if it's blinking on your end, so we'll just allow that to go.
It says our Braves beat his Reds.
Yes, it was a tough game. I will say the Reds had every opportunity. The Braves had a few opportunities, and one of the teams just gonna have to pull it out. I mean, it was just coin flip, and MV3 actually pulled it out. Southern Yankees flipper.
Hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
That man steady learning.
Steady learning. Hello, y'all. Good to see you.
Sean.
Hello, Sean. So she said that. That Yankee girl got a little Southern accent in there. Hello, Sean. Good to see you.
Hey, Ben and Rebecca. They had their first live not too long ago.
Ben and Rebecca, I missed it.
You did. He was like asleep. I was awake.
NikkiT is she has been my connection. I have to be honest with y'all. Probably the last 2 months, maybe 2.5 months, maybe 3, I have been sort of disconnected from a lot of the reseller videos, and it's just been there's just been a lot of crazy stuff going on. We've been dabbling in a little bit of everything, but we're going to talk about that in just a minute. We're going to get back in the crew, at least I am, and we'll talk about that. Deb, hello, Miss Deb. Good to see you,
Miss Deb.
Yes, it is Miss Deb. Good to see you.
Hey, Ivan.
Ivan, good to see you. Ashley DeLoach, I had an opportunity to see them. We actually saw them in Facebook the other day. It's always good to see good people. Good to see you.
Louis, Lone Star Picker. Him and Cali reseller Lewis have started a new show on Monday nights.
Oh, wow.
I've not checked it out yet. I think they kicked it off this past Monday.
Louis, I'll have to see that too. A new one. So that's awesome. Beth, hello.
Hey, Beth.
Good to see you, Miss Beth, as always. I'm Brad. Always good to see you. I'm Brad. Here's one. Hey, Rev. Glad you found Alex from Curiosity Inc. Yeah, Alex is. I've watched Alex.
He loves Alex.
A long time. I just love the way. I think we have a lot of similar paths. Of course, I'm not running a antique shop. He has me in that, but he is just this awesome cat. He loves working on cars. He loves restoring cars. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of similar. Got a great family. Of course, got good friends like Nitrous Diecast. So it's good people there. Good people, no doubt. DC Sales,
hey,
good
D.
to see you, D. Let's see, make sure.
Hustler
Hustler, good to see you.
He just sold. I saw on his Instagram. I had found a while ago Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbit, that little trinket box. He sold the Tomcat version. I don't know if he sold it yet, but it was on his IG.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, he asked, did y'all sell that gum? I think we're not sold out, but I think my listing is sold out. That's a lazy eBayer right there. I think maybe my listing, I had a Vero the other day on some roach killer. We'd sold a bunch of it, and they took that listing down and said if we wanted to get the listing back up, we'd have to go through. So I hope they didn't shut my gum down too, but maybe
gum and roach killer.
Yeah, just shut me down. Chrissy Perry, hey y'all from Tennessee or Kentucky. We were thinking, I can't read. I was looking over here and reading over here.
That is Stephen Perry, who's in the chat. That is his wife.
Hello, Stephen Perry's wife, Chrissy Perry from Kentucky. Always good to have you hanging out with us, Mr. Sadie.
Hey.
He's a great commenter on the restoration videos.
Say, sup.
Yeah, sup. Yeah. So that's right. Restoration. Boo. Let's see. Mr. Benz, good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Oh, and it's jumping.
It jumped. Let's go back up here. Stephen Perry.
Yep, there he is.
There's Mr. Stephen, flipping bonkers.
Hey. Mr. Eddie Trammell.
Mr. Eddie Trammell, Mr. Eric Bishop, Miss Shasha. Always good to see Shasha. Shasha, you gotta give it up, Shasha. Hey, Shasha, good to see you.
French.
Look at that. Go Braves, go Royals, go Brewers, go Cards, Yankees all the way.
Yeah. Go Vault and go
Vols, go Braves. We can't talk about the Falcons.
We not talk about the Falcons?
That's in the list. We're going to talk about that
in
just a little bit. Go Tigers or not. We're not going to bring that up. I heard another reseller do that earlier. Leroy, what's up, brother?
He just got off Emily's show. It was a good show, by the way, Leroy.
Very good show. Had an opportunity
to see it.
Here's another one of my brothers from another mother, Brother Chuck Lawson.
Mr. Mark Bowie.
Where's Mr. Mark? Right there he is. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. So tonight, we want to talk about our weekend plans. We're going to talk about that. We're going to really go through and talk about a lot of things. But I think everyone enjoys this, or at least we do. So we hope y'all enjoy this. We're going to have a little story time with Rev. And I'm going to allow NikkiT I'll do the sports update. And then I'll let you, we're going to talk about me getting in trouble.
Sports update. Here's the sports update. The Falcons are disappointing.
Yes. We're going to talk about sports update first, right quick. It won't take long. And then right after that, NikkiT is going to tell you how I almost got in trouble one day this week and how I got in trouble today this week. We're going to be transparent. We're just going to bring it all out. And then we're going to talk about our weekend plans. And then we're going to talk about channel plans.
Uncle Bo in the house.
Uncle Bo, where's Uncle Bo? Brother Tony, good to see you.
Hey, Uncle Bo.
Always good to see Uncle Bo. Hello, everyone.
Ozark Flips in the house.
Ozark Flips. Hello, good to see you. All right, go Dogs, right? I'm in the red. Go Dogs. The first half had me nervous and scared to death. I think Kirby Smart talked to our football team at halftime. And I don't know what he said, but I wish we could bottle it up. Weekend plans. So we'll get to that in just a minute, brother. But the Dogs came out and played really, really well. We're going to need to play better than that against Auburn, I do believe. Don't know really how good of a team anybody is right now since we've only played one game in the SEC. But Bo Nix has been playing Auburn football for like 15 years, it seems like, and our quarterbacks just learned how to throw the ball last week, it seems like. So go Dogs, but we're going to try to do. I'm taking suggestions on who we need to root for. In the NFL. Our Falcons have either forgotten how to coach, forgotten how to throw, figured out how to lose a ball game. That's one thing we're good at. You agree?
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying, "Hey, I'm not watching NFL." And that's fine. There are so many things in our world that support things and do things that I don't agree with. If I stop watching things that I did not agree with, I would never be able to watch anything. So I watch football, NFL, college. I watch all that just for entertainment. I don't watch it. It's not my church. It's not my God. I watch it and enjoy it. And if it's not enjoyable, I cut it off. You agree?
Yeah. The Falcons. I don't know what to say about the Falcons.
New coach.
I call them. It's sad. This is my little nickname for Falcons. I call them the Falcons.
Falcons, yes.
Hey, Annie.
Hey, Miss Annie. Good to see you. They are very sad. Chiefs will be a good team, but right now, if I started rooting for, it'd be like a bandwagon jumper. I mean, because they're hot. They're the best team out there. So most certainly. They're playing for draft picks. The Falcons may be playing for draft picks too. Coach has got to go. I agree.
I'm laughing at Mr. Sadie. He says, I have some 3-ounce flat river sinkers that look like those earrings. So good taste. Thank you.
Yes, them river sinkers. I tell you, the way our rivers are down here, a flat sinker, I don't know if it would hold the bottom. Well, 3-ounce flat sinker would hold the bottom here. We just use little egg sinkers. They're a whole lot easier to make. So that go Braves. I had to point that out today. That'll be part of our next story. Go Braves. They came on today at 12, and I think they just finished their game like 10 minutes ago. And it really didn't. 13 innings of baseball. Awesome pitcher's duel. Being a pitcher, it was awesome. They did not give up any runs. It seemed like ESPN was talking about how great and awesome the Reds pitching was, and it was. But we also had some good pitching. We had some guys get in trouble and get out of it. Max Fried was on point, 7 innings, awesome. So it was good. It was a good game. Go Braves. Hopefully we'll win again tomorrow.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank. Hello. Sorry I'm late. You don't need to apologize, brother. We're glad you are in here hanging out with us. So I almost got in trouble twice. I almost got in trouble on Monday. Why did I almost get in trouble on Monday?
Why did you almost get in trouble on Monday? Okay. So y'all
You
know
remember?
that yes, I do remember.
What? I thought we're supposed to forget, like we're not supposed to hold grudges. I'm not
holding
gonna
a grudge.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember.
Why did I almost?
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
Billy
Joe.
Picker in the house. So y'all know that we started the second channel, Restoration. He's been working on Old Puddin'. And
what's my favorite car in all the world? I'm just gonna bring that. What if I had
John
one
with them glasses on? We didn't know he pitched.
Yes, I had it on.
Okay. Anyway, so
what's my favorite car in like all the world?
1963 and a half Ford Falcon.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What I do on Monday?
Okay. Anyway, he's always looking. The second car for Restoration is supposed to be NikkiT's pick. The car that I choose to restore is supposed to be next, right? Mm-hmm. He comes and informs me that he found his 1963 and a half Ford Falcon for $300.
$300.
Okay, stop though.
I sold enough chewing gum.
Hey Kelly, come on. Tell me this though. If you hear that your dream car is for sale for $300, what are your first thoughts?
Go get that thing. Let's jump in the truck.
No. What are your first thoughts? Cougar Man says his is a 1966 Ford Fairlane.
Oh, 66 Fairlane would be very nice. I've had a 63 Fairlane.
My first thought when
my dad's got a 264 Fairlanes. Go ahead.
$300 car.
$300
is Rocher. What's wrong with it? Yes.
$300. What's wrong with it? Buy it. $300. That's exactly right. So my intention was, I saw pictures of the car. I knew it was going to need a lot of work. It had a motor in it.
Problem if it's $300.
It does have problems if it's $300. Hey, Glock, good to see you. So what I did is I messaged the guy. I said, hey, I'm interested. He actually told me another guy's coming to get the car. I got a little bummed out because I saw the car. I knew it had issues. I could tell it had issues. NikkiT wanted to go. That's right, Uncle Bo. We should just go pick it up. But NikkiT said, I really don't think you need it. We don't want it. And I sort of begged around over the weekend. We talked about it. We joked about it. And finally I said, hey, babe, I'm just going to go look at it. If it's a nice car, if it's something I can use, I'm just going to get it. It's $300. You wouldn't say anything about $300 worth of ink pens or chewing gum. No problem at all. $300 is dropping the bucket.
What did I say?
What'd you say?
I said $300 on chewing gum is making us a profit. $300 on that car is just the floodgate to thousands of dollars on
just going to open Flintstone brakes to be continued. We're going to talk a little bit about
get some good shoes.
Get some good shoes, no floor. So I drive all the way Monday of this week. I get in my old Ford pickup truck. I put a battery. I put gas. I put my tools. I got a tool chest. Money for Mars. Hello. So I took off towards where the guy lives over toward Alabama. From me, it was about 2.5 hours. No, hour and a half. It was about an hour and a half away, and got off. I met the guy at the Baptist church in town. So we hit it off. He's trimming up stuff around the church. I told him I was a pastor. We communicated. We probably talked 40 minutes there at the church, walked through, looked at it. Beautiful place, beautiful church. We went all the way back to the cat's house, and when I walking up to the car from about 100 feet, I thought, I'm going to get this rascal. NikkiT ain't going to like it, but I'm going to get it. I mean, we were talking. I liked it. The closer I got, the more hole. I could see through the car. There was no floorboard in the whole car. The windshields on both sides was busted out. I was going to turn the crank and make sure the motor wasn't locked up, and the hood was rusted. It was halfway open, and the guy told me the reason the floors were rotted out is because the driver's side window had not rolled up since the 80s. I was born in 1980. He said that window hadn't been up in the 80s. Buffalo Picker, what's up?
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. So I told the guy, NikkiT doesn't even know this. I've actually got it on video because I had it all recorded. I had my camera on my belt and I was recording everything. Me and this guy talked so much. It was $300. He told me, he said, man, if you want this, just come get it. He was going to give me the car, and I still said what?
He actually said no.
I told the guy, I do appreciate it. I couldn't do anything with it. Even at free, it was going to cost me $2,000 just to get it rolling again.
He even started on that. Did y'all hear that? He said,
yeah, because I was going to say $1,500 and $2,000 was probably it.
He's not even sure.
So I turned down a free car because of my bride and because I got something up here. I couldn't make it happen. So then today, I did get in trouble. So all right, time out. I'm going to say this first.
This is no drama llama.
No drama llama. We ain't got no drama here. My wife loves me. I love my wife. But we're going to share this with y'all. I want y'all to think. I want the guys here to understand my premise, and y'all help me out. Now, y'all need to hold the rev up here. Why did I get in trouble
while you were laying
today?
that ground before? Because you know.
What happened, baby? What happened? Tell them.
Okay.
NikkiT's back in school. She's working. She's back at school. Yesterday, we had a conversation. What did I tell you yesterday?
I got home yesterday. Yeah. I was hungry. I hadn't eaten.
All day. Hungry. Stomach eating a backbone. Go ahead.
And so I made a comment that I was hungry. He said, why didn't you eat? I said, well, I'm not particularly fond of the school food. It's not what it used to be. You know, it's just not good school food. So he goes, well, I could have brought you something. I would have brought you anything. I would have brought you something. All you had to do was ask, right?
Just let me know.
So today, I'm having a full day. We're in the middle of testing literally 3 different grade levels. Every student in each grade level has to be tested in person and virtual. My lunch break comes around. I text him and I say, hey, do you want to bring me some food?
Time out. What time was it?
11:40.
Okay. What'd I say?
Okay, ladies, you would hope that your hubs would be kind. And live up to the offer and bring some food, right?
And normally, what do I do? Like 95% of the time.
Okay.
Tell the truth.
So what? You are wrong. She is right. So I text him and I said, hey, you said, do you mind bringing me some lunch today? You know what he tells me? He says the Braves start in 20 minutes.
Oh, that was like the wrong thing to say.
I was like,
but I followed it up, didn't I follow? What did I follow it up with?
He followed up with,
if you really want me to.
But the Braves are starting in 20 minutes.
I had been looking forward. I had my schedule.
Oh, here it comes. Yep.
Oh, no. I had my schedule like all worked out and everything.
Do you know how long the drive-through line is?
Oh, no. It was bad. Ooh. I wish I could tell y'all the text.
Look. They said fried green tomatoes, Rev. You know what happened in that movie,
Oh,
right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Brandon, do you need something to cook Friday?
Let's look at here.
I would have ran that food over there if I was buying my dream car the same day. Sorry, Rev. Oh, Rev. Bad.
She said, you want to bring me some food? I said, baby, the Braves start at 12. And then I said, can we do that tomorrow? Postmate it instead of Life made it.
Okay. Oh, Ray said it. Wife comes first.
Yeah, I agree. I would have done it. I would have.
Steven says that's why we have DVRs these days, Rev.
And it's so difficult on a text to really know if she's red-faced. She wrote back.
If we say the word fine, what does that mean?
So I turned the TV back on.
Radio Rev.
I turned the TV on and she said, fine. And I said, I love you, ... And there was no reply. And then I said, I will if you want me to. I will. I said it. I'd caught it. I mean, this is 1 minute later.
I will.
Yeah.
See, Jen knows. Not fine.
And then she said, NVM. That's never mind, right? I thought that's what you said. And then I caught on at that point. I said, I'm sorry. I love you.
Okay. Glock says fine equals not fine at all. No, Ben, I did not. I did not check the Brave schedule. I didn't even know they were playing today. Okay.
And y'all know what I told her? You better call earlier tomorrow. They start at 12.
Tomorrow. I'm not. It's the OSP says fine equals red. Bring some food.
Woo.
Southern Yankee said fine means you be in trouble.
It was good. I mean, I thought everything was right until it started taking her longer to answer my text. You are now
a two-legged tripod, Reb. Hey,
Hey, good to see you.
Chuck said, dang, brother, do you have a radio in the car?
It was, I could have.
OSP said, oh, never mind is worse than fine.
Never mind is worse than fine. I picked up on that today. She came home. I sort of thought everything was good. She came home and we're Baptists, so if somebody is sick, we carry them like green beans and corn.
I have a lady at work who her and her husband both, before I actually went back into the building, they both were diagnosed with COVID. And she is a breast cancer survivor. He is currently going through treatments for cancer. So them having it's not like a great thing. Mm-hmm. So we started a meal train and I was taking food to them for that this afternoon to kind of.
So she came in, didn't come into the Braves game. Remember, it's still going on 3 hours later. I'm in there.
It's 3:30.
I'm
intently had a staff meeting after work.
Watching the game still.
Still hadn't eaten.
And I talked to Chuck. Chuck's in here. Me and him had talked. I had stuff I was working on in front of the TV. I walked into the kitchen and tried to get some sugar. I mean, I grabbed a hold and was doing, and she was not having it. And I thought, oh, Lord,
I was hungry.
She wasn't joking. So let me let y'all in on something. If she wants something to eat, I'm going to go get her something to eat.
Should have prayed for the rain delay.
Well, it took 13 innings. I needed I hope Pudding's bed is comfortable.
Sometime in the near future, you will hear those famous words. You remember when?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Sadie, NikkiT doesn't get hysterical. Sometimes she gets historical. So she will remember
Ever
that.
Seen that episode of Tool Time where Tim takes Jill out on a date and she catches him listening to the Lions game? Yep, that's right.
Yep, that was me.
No, he wasn't on the couch last night.
Not last night, but I may be tonight. This
is a story that NikkiT will repeat to your grandchildren.
Prepare.
Right.
Hey, Nikki and Gary, good to see you. My husband is on the way to buy me. Annie, Nick, come on.
Hot dog to eat during
the Dodgers game. What a sweet husband. He's just so sweet. I got a little in trouble.
Felt like John Rocker hugging you.
Yes, that's what she felt like. She was squirming. She was hard. She was, I was like one of those a Falcon lineman, and I was trying to, there was no.
He was trying.
I was trying.
He said you need to cook a good meal.
I have. So we've got weekend plans. We're going to change the subject. We've got a fly in here that if that rascal lands on me, it'll eat my arm off. Where is that rascal coming from? He's huge. So we've got weekend plans. Our weekend plans are going to be what? We are going to the
Highway 411 sale.
We rented a house in what? How do you wonder how you say it? Center. It is Center or Century?
Center.
Okay, it's Center, Alabama.
Brandon, am I saying that right?
Center. Brandon, is it Center or Century?
Ugg says, always feed the wife. Hangry wife, lonely life. Yes.
Yes, that's right. Center. Okay, just like that. I thought the R was before the E.
Oh, that's a good point, Shasha. Has anyone ever seen those supersized sandwiches NikkiT makes for Rev?
She does make some supersized sandwiches for me. My wife is awesome, and I should center. Okay. So we said that right. You see, Shasha, how I rolled right off of that?
Mm-hmm. He's avoiding.
Y'all bringing the kids again. We are. Yes. The kiddos are coming with us. Traveling Salvation says they're in Geneva right now.
Yeah, I think they're going. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they actually have a rafting trip during the time of the
yard sale.
Yeah, because I asked them their live if they were going to be at the sale because it'd be cool to meet them as well. But I think they're going to be in. They're going to be rafting.
Hey, rafting's cool. We did that maybe a month ago. It was great. It is spelled like that, but they pronounce it Center. So Center, we're going there. We rented a house. So what are we going for? Are we going for the yard sales?
Yeah.
Sort of, right?
Sort of.
We go for the yard sales. Yard sales we're going to get more inventory. We need more inventory like
we need a hole in the head.
Like I need. I have listed very little and need to do so.
Hey,
need to list a lot more. So are we going to yard sales? You better believe it. Do we hope to find a lot of stuff? We're leaving Friday to go.
Awesome.
Why that, man? That's awesome. So hopefully we'll run into y'all while we're there. We're going to be in that area. So we're going for yard sales. We're hoping to find some good inventory. We're going to fill up our little itty bitty car. We're carrying a lizard, 2 kids, a wife, myself, pillows. I mean, we're probably not going to have a lot of room, kind of like the last one.
Good point, Infamous. Yeah, no Braves game during the sale.
That is so true. Hopefully they're going to pull it out hopefully we're going to pull it out. We're in Rome, Georgia, waiting for tomorrow.
Awesome.
Papa Sticks, that would be awesome if we ran into y'all, if y'all are in that area.
Yes.
So we're truly looking forward to
You've
it.
confused Kelly. A lizard. Yes.
Lizard, yes.
Our son now owns a bearded dragon, and the bearded dragon is going to go with us.
Yep, we're going to take the bearded dragon with us. He's cool. We've already fallen in love. 411 in Chatsworth, Georgia, right now in Chatsworth area. Okay, wow, yeah, I didn't realize it even cut through Georgia.
We have one, Jen. We have an SUV.
I just like driving my car. I don't know
his car, but
I don't know why. And it sort of causes us not to buy a pile of stuff that we really.
He's having a yard sale in Barnesville.
In Barnesville, Georgia?
Yeah.
Wow, yard sale Friday and Saturday in Barnesville. Yeah. I actually played a little baseball in Barnesville before.
My dad lives in Thomaston, Georgia.
Not far from there.
Not far from Barnesville.
I went like 3 semesters to old Gordon College there. Got a few speeding tickets.
But speaking of the weekend yard sale, yes.
All right, are we going to see friends? Is that a reason we're going?
That's probably one of the main reasons.
We're going to see
OBX,
Eric and his family. They're renting like a mansion. I don't know if they're renting a mansion. They're renting a big place a little while away, and we're going to go hang out with them on Friday night. I think is where we're all going to be meeting.
Yeah, we're going to be hanging out at OBX's house.
Yeah, OBX's. So that's where we're going to be. So we're going to see them. OBX. These good-looking fellers.
Colton and Courtney. We're going to meet up with Redneck Resale.
Yes, actually, Friday I think we're going to be meeting at their shop. So we're going to have an opportunity to see it and see all the work that they're doing there.
Cajun, I believe we would. We've been in New Orleans before. We go back for
sure. Wow.
Especially to meet up with folks.
Mulet's, isn't it Mulet's? If we're meeting there, I'm eating red beans and rice and sausage. Man, that was best. This fella, we've been surprised that OSP is coming, and we're going to get to see Chris and have a great time there. Is he still in here? Brother,
OSP is here.
Brother Brandon is
Smoking Flips. That's the added friend we get to meet this time. We get to meet Brandon and his wife.
Rev, I have an ethical question. How do you feel about selling a vintage crucifix on eBay? I listed one tonight and thought it crossed my mind that I was listening to this. Curious about your thoughts. Thanks. Mr. Sadie, I think I sell Bibles. People use religious artifacts for different reasons. There may be somebody that seen that vintage crucifix that their grandmother had it or their grandfather had it, and they have been looking for it forever. And now you have it, and they're looking for it. And I just think eBay could be a match made in heaven for items like that. I have 30 Bibles of my own that I paid for. So if I find a nice Bible, I sell Bibles on eBay. I think if somebody buys it, they're going to care for it and they're going to treasure it. Yep. So I have no problem with selling religious artifacts. Of course, on eBay. I think if it's good intention, of course, I wouldn't take a picture of it upside down and say it was haunted. I probably wouldn't go that route. But I think selling it for what it is a good thing. There's some cool people.
Speaking of the man and the woman, there they are.
Need someone to pack my orders.
That's
OSP.
Chris said that he's just going to put us to work on Friday. He's going to put us to work.
Hey, I'm awesome. I think I pretty much can figure out his system. We have watched them go pick their orders. We probably could do that for them.
So we're super excited to meet up with
everybody. We're going to have
and to get to meet Brandon and his wife.
We're going to have a live.
Brandon is
Eric. Nope, don't go there yet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We're going to have a live with Eric on Friday.
We're going to be on the reseller roundtable they have, him and Dapper Tiger. Friday night.
So come hang out with us on Friday night. What time is it?
The whole crew will be there. It's usually at 8.
8 o'clock. 8 p.m. on Friday. So we'll probably do that again. We're going to be in that mansion that Eric has rented. And but the real reason that we are going is what?
Brandon
is cooking some grub.
Yeah, he is.
So NikkiT was so hungry for lunch the other day. I knew Brandon was going to be cooking on Friday evening, so I didn't want NikkiT to get too full. So that was really the reason today that I said no.
That's a good lead into that question then.
How do you feel about NikkiT being hungry? Like, please serve more, and telling her the Braves game is coming on. I'm
He's
not
at a loss for words.
So really, I was sort of playing that one out that Brandon's going to be cooking. That's really one of the reasons we're going. Our mouth has watered numerous times seeing his pictures on Facebook and all that he's put on. He looks like a great cook.
Very gracious and cooking for us on.
Colton even put a video out the other day that he's in the cooking contest as well, and doing chicken. I think chicken halves is what they're doing.
Yep.
So I'm willing to taste any of their cooking.
So they're being gracious and hosting.
We're looking forward to that. So we're going to take our cameras. We're going to video it. We're hoping to get 3 or 4 videos worth of content. I think Colton's doing the video again, the
movie,
hour-long movie, and we will sort of break ours up and be able to share with you from our perspective. And so we look forward to sharing that with y'all in this upcoming week. And that brings us to reselling and channel plans. Now, this is just something that I need to. What?
Southern Yankee said, "What if they cook spaghetti, Rev?"
Oh Lord, if they have smoked spaghetti, I may try it, but I don't particularly care for spaghetti, so I hope they don't have that on the menu. But if they do, I promise you, I'm gracious enough. I'll eat it with a smile on my face.
I probably
if that's what they're
need to
cooking.
warn Brandon and Colton that JC has already packed his Georgia jersey to wear on this trip.
I don't know why in Alabama he wants to wear his Georgia jersey.
Oh, look, you're good. Colton and Brandon both hate spaghetti too.
Oh man, I thank y'all so very much. I'd starve if they. I appreciate that, brother. I'm glad they feel the same way because that's most certainly how I feel. So here are reselling and channel plans. Here it is. The kids and the wife next Monday will be back in school, right? Everybody.
Yes.
Yes. My daughter
phases in Monday.
Yeah, she's going to phase in on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
She has been at school virtually here, and you went back when?
I went back just Monday.
She went back Monday, and JC, our son, went back the week before.
Yeah.
So like every week on Monday, one member of my family during the day has vacated the home. And so it gives me a good opportunity on next Monday. There's a definitive time that now the schedule that I can sort of get back into where I have the mornings, I do certain things.
You're looking forward to getting rid of all of
this? No, never. I never said that.
Is that what y'all are?
It's just in my life, it's getting back to some sense of normalcy where they're gone during the day. It gives me opportunity to do my sort of work out my schedule. I don't have to have any, unless NikkiT calls and asks for food, my schedule will be pretty much secure in the mornings. I used to go make visits 1, 2 o'clock, come back, pack orders, list, and do all of that. Visiting at the church has not been happening because of COVID, so I still have a lot of things to do with the church. We get all that done, and it gives me opportunity. It gives me opportunity later in the day. So here's the plans. The plans are going to be, my goal is, number one, I'm going to list my stuff and list it regularly. I have like stacks of cards behind me. Y'all see these? That's one stack. All of these are cards that I'm going to start listing every one of my cards on the Baptist Lottery ticket. I'm going to take all of the cards, hopefully, eventually, that are on the Rev Resale channel store, Rev Resale eBay store. I'm going to take it off, and put it on the Baptist lottery ticket. So all of the cards, even if they're high-priced cards or low-priced cards, I want all of my cards on that one eBay store. So that's the plan for that. And then I've got records. I wrote it down. I've got records. I've got cards. I've got games. I've got yard sale stuff. Over here in the corner, I probably have $2,000 worth of sporting equipment. I've got, how many bats are over there? 7 or 8?
Mm-hmm.
7 or 8 bats, probably 5 or 6 golf clubs. I've got some baseball bats over there that are probably $200 bats. And I just haven't listed them. So I'm going to start listing and getting all that done. I want to do on this channel every week. I want to get back to doing at least 2 pre-recorded videos and 1 live. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
2
Y'all
videos,
see that handshake,
two
right?
2 videos on this channel per week at least, and 1 live. So I'm going to start that back up, get that going again. And number 3 is just my motivation is just getting back to normalcy, getting back to some sense of getting things done. Not that I have been lazy, it's just other things have taken priority. And I know the best way to get back on track when it comes to the eBay store, when it comes to selling, and when it comes to YouTube is just to get back on it and do it. So, and I need to verbalize that. There is accountability in sharing your goals. So I'm sharing my goals.
So hopefully listing. And then sales will increase.
Sales will increase.
Q4 technically starts.
Yeah. Next week, right?
Tomorrow, October.
Tomorrow,
right?
Yeah. Q4, get ready for Q4.
Tomorrow. I know a bunch of you in here have seen videos, Instagram, even though I'm not commenting on videos as much, I am watching videos, but I've noticed that a lot of people are gearing up for Q4. Sales are starting to pick up. I'm hoping mine will. I've listed my inventory, so I'm hoping mine will start. I had a sale 2 days ago. My sales are still slow, but that's okay. Again, I'm not going to get worried. I'm not going to stress out. I'm just going to keep plugging away. And
Frank said 3 videos of old pudding every week. Probably not. I've got some channel plans that I've shared over there. We're getting close to 500 subs. I think we're at 420, 425. So when we get to 500, we'll start doing a live, not every week, but every now and again over there. And that channel's getting a lot of views.
Yep. And then that channel eventually will have a second restoration project coming around.
When you gonna find it?
Oh, I can start looking.
I've been waiting.
I told him I was gonna go for a Chevy.
I don't know how to work on those Chevy. They're backwards. I don't know how to work on Chevys. So
I was gonna find a Chevy. When can I expect the 63.5 Ford? And have you named him her yet?
Mr. Sadie, you are so correct. If I actually, time out, I actually have found a 63. It's not 63.5, but it's a 63 Ford Falcon convertible in Alabama. Kind of close to where we're going. Rebuilt motor. Is that you gonna pick that one? Is that the one you're gonna pick?
Not picking that one.
Yep. If Mr. Sadie, if I named that 63.5 Ford Falcon, I went and saw it would have been holy. Because it had more holes in it than even pudding. And I've repaired a lot of holes, but it was surely it. That channel is killing the YouTube game. It is amazing to me how many views. I think we have 11 or 12 videos on that channel, and I think 5 or 6 of those are over 1,000 views. And I think we have 2 over 2,000 views. And the video I put out yesterday already has 800 views. So it's doing good. It's banging. So, but we love this community. Yeah. We really don't have that much of a connection with the other community yet because we've just been doing it a month and a half. Many of y'all are going over, hanging out with us, and that is a blessing over there. But we're hoping to meet some new people and have an opportunity to sort of minister in that community as well. Because we love y'all, we pray for y'all, we take opportunity to care about things that y'all care for. If y'all are hurting, we're hurting. So we want to have community with that group as well.
Rachel says their goal is to list every day in October. She's already started this past Sunday.
Every day in October. That sounds like a good challenge for me as well. I'm writing it down.
Hey to the Thrifty Pickers. How are you? Eric is in the house. Eric is on the road to the 411 right now. They are driving some tonight. So be safe, Eric. We will see you soon. The other Eric says about my Chevy comment, he says no cursing on this channel.
Yes, that is correct. We like to keep it clean here.
Hey,
on Red Resale. Iowa Bob, good to see you, brother.
What did you miss? Not too
much. Wow.
Just
me talking about getting in trouble and putting my foot in my mouth and all kind of stuff like that. But way more, Mr. Sadie, you are so correct. There are way more car guys and gals in reselling, just a fact, but I love both. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. We have we've come to know that. I think that is that is it.
Thrifty Picker says, from what I understand, if you're looking to grow your channel, thrifting is not a great choice. I think you can. I think there's channels that have proven that being a reseller, your channel can grow. I think
there's only a very few of these type channels, though, that it's not a get rich quick scheme. I don't think YouTube is that. I think you've got to be in it for the long haul. The guys that we look to is kind of like the godfathers of this kind of segment of YouTube. They've been doing it for years and years and years. The Lonnies and they're very few of those guys, and it's usually because of shout outs from those bigger channels that there are smaller channels that like hit the big numbers and get to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 subs overnight. Yeah. Just in it for the long haul. We're at 1,800. We've got a long ways to go. We're hoping to put out more consistent content, and the channel will continue to grow. But it's not. Yeah, you're right. I think the number of people that watch reselling videos is a smaller niche. It's a smaller group, but it's a tight knit community. Yeah. That we love. And I think,
we even had, I don't know if he's still here, but the Thrift Shop Hustler, his channel is a bigger channel.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of them would tell you it's consistency, it's being real, and just finding what makes you different.
Yeah.
I really think that's just that's reselling.
And just having the camera rolling. I wished when I found the Minident stuff that I'd had a YouTube channel then. Stuff like that. If you hit a home run, man, it's just cool to have that and have it documented. Yeah. Chris, go Dogs, beat them Tigers. I'm right there with you, brother. We'll be rooting them on Saturday, no doubt.
Good night, Southern Yankee Flipper. Thanks for coming.
Old School Picker says day-to-day reselling is not great YouTube content as far as YouTube goes. However, yard sale videos are pretty big in the YouTube world.
Yeah. People like to watch the yard selling.
Yeah.
I think they like the treasure hunt, is what people call it. They like to see the hunt. They like to see those.
Our most viewed videos are always yard sale videos. So I concur. Good word. I concur that what Chris says is correct. Actually, my most viewed video is actually our last time we got together with OSP and this crew. So we're hoping to make some more content. Yeah. I think just having those cool people like Eric and Chris and Colton and Courtney and Brandon and having all those on our videos is just going to make Rev and NikkiT's videos that much better.
Oh, yeah. With your knowledge of cars and backwoods mechanicing paired with your personality with... Ooh.
But just cut it off.
I did. I'm sorry. Be big, Rev, and I really mean that. Thank you, Mr. Saving.
Yeah, we really enjoy it. And that channel, I sort of let the hair down and have a good time. And here we do the same thing. But we're just having a good time with that channel, and we're going to continue to do so. If it hits it big, man, that's a blessing. And we'll send folks from that channel to this channel if it hits big time.
We need to screenshot this. Colton says War Eagle. Only time I'll ever say that.
What?
And then Brandon,
oh my goodness.
Brandon just said this is the 1 week out of a season. He's a UGA fan.
Yeah. Come on, Colton. I thought this would be the weekend you would be like, go Dogs.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were the arch enemy. I thought War Eagle was the arch enemy. But we'll talk that face to face when I see you on Friday morning in your shop.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, brother. We root for Alabama. Never.
I agree, Ben. I think that being with the group again, it's just a really good time. It's nice to be around that group. Those Colton and Courtney and Chris and Eric, and I already know Brandon will be, and his wife Amber. They're all
good people.
They're genuine people. They're good people.
Their families are sweet, good people.
They're awesome to be around, and so I'm looking forward to it again.
Yep. I think that group of folks, every time we get together, even if it's months or a year in between the time we get together, I think it's going to be just like, but because we're still communicating and seeing one another on YouTube. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
He says, they are Bama boys.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Adding a pretty girl never hurts your videos. I agree, Frank Hall Jr. There is no doubt. NikkiT helped this channel, and she's going to pump the brakes on the other channel. And if she, whatever she wants to do, she's going to be able to do it.
I told him the other channel, if we truly work together on one that I find, I want to learn. I want to learn. I'm not saying I'm going to be a,
mechanic,
expert mechanic, but
come on, man.
I would love to learn.
I took the distributor out of my truck like right before supper, like 20 minutes before supper, and somehow I installed it wrong 5 minutes before supper. And what happened? Over supper.
What do you mean?
She didn't even notice it because she was mad at me. I was so frustrated. I couldn't figure out the timing, but I got it fixed and drove it around illegally on the road just a minute ago.
Y'all hear that?
So,
illegally.
Illegally.
So that means he's itching for another one of those autographs on his
No.
visor.
We've got to get it insured. We got to go through tag and get all that done. That'll probably be next week as well.
I see that Flipper Chris says that things are coming together, so hopefully soon you'll see him put out some more content, which would be great.
I tell you what, Flip with Chris shut down YouTube and took on eBay, grabbed both horns, twisted it, hog-tied that rascal. He is
killing it.
Chris is killing it. Now, I don't know if he's still getting cards, but man, he was pulling some great ones. It has gotten real hard for us around here to find cards. I think a lot of other people are doing that.
Yeah.
So,
Traveling Salvation says he installed his distributor upside down.
Yep, that's right. When you do that, it can be tough. Mine was just off. I was trying to move it back one tooth to give me one gear that would actually give me a little bit more play, so that I could advance the timing a little bit more. And somehow, when I took it out, I put it back in and got the timing way off. But I fixed it.
And I know a lot of people think that they are separate channels. They're two different things. But I think it was reselling that helped us kick off.
No doubt.
Channel number 2.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Y'all blessed us immensely by going over, being our first 100 subs.
Yeah.
I learned bass guitar at age 14 from an old guy with no fingers on his picking hand. Reminded me of him when you almost took your finger off that cutting wheel. I tell you what, that was it is sorer now than it was when it happened. But it did not take my feelings long when I scrubbed it that split second. And if you watch that video, I was waiting on somebody bringing in groceries. NikkiT had somebody bringing in groceries that day. And I was waiting on that person. So I kept looking back to make sure I wasn't going to be dusting this person's car. And I looked back one time and I went like that. And boy, when it touched, it rubbed some skin off. It hurt.
Puddin's got a piece of finger on her now.
Yep. Yes, it does.
There might be some skin in that paint job.
But I enjoyed what we've done to it so far. We've got a lot of plans on what we're wanting to do. It's going to be a channel truck, so we're going to badge out the doors. We're going to repair the bed. We're going to do a lot of other things. I'm thinking about covering the dash in leather.
He says he's still getting cards, even expanded out to Pokemon, but flipping hard goods still a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we hadn't been able to get a hold of cards really. Those cards are they're flying off the shelf before we get there. So our cards have kind of slowed down a little bit.
Mr. Sadie said I handled it with class. Mr. Sadie, I'm going to let you know. While I was finishing that job with that, I was thinking to myself, I hope when I turn this off, my finger is still there. Because it was hurting so bad. Oh, my Lord. I was thinking, I got to finish this. And when I cut it off and looked at it, It was hurting so bad, but I went and took care of it. I'm glad you said I handled it with class.
He came in and we cleaned it. He gritted his teeth a little bit.
Woo, woo. Got skin in the game. Yes, I literally
does.
Had skin in the game.
Thrifty Picker said blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes, it hurt. Like I say, it hurt pretty bad. But the kicker is, now, since I did it, I won't do it. I say I won't do it again.
Oh, yeah, he will.
I hope I won't do it again because you always learn. You always have to leave DNA on your repair jobs. Yes. That's exactly right.
Same man in Alaska that was when we worked at the sporting center had a hook blade. The hook pointed to you, so you're not really shouldn't really be pulling.
I was cutting a tire the inside rim of a tire so that they could drop weights inside of the tire and drag it around the parking lot.
Pull the knife this way. What happens when it goes through it? All that tension lets go and it goes into his arm and slices open a vein right there.
So I held it. And the lady came up to me. She said, "Is it still bleeding?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I pulled it back, and it was still bleeding. Let me just say that.
Handled it with class. I'm like NikkiT's lunch request. Sorry, had to get one more.
Hey, I appreciate you bringing that up right before we're getting ready to go. And I'm gonna go to bed, and you just brought it back up.
Yep, I love it. See, I told you.
Yep.
That's why you had to lay that ground up.
I knew I was wrong when she got home. Because I didn't feel I really didn't feel the vigor in your text. I didn't feel the what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't feel your not anger. That's not the right word. I didn't feel your beaming frustration in your husband in the text. I just didn't get that.
Yeah. Well, most of them told you what fine means.
Yeah, fine and never mind means I need to go get some lunch. That's what we need to do. Yeah. We thank y'all so very much always for hanging out with us. We're able to share life with y'all. We're able to, I've kind of been in a rut when it comes to reselling, but I'm going to get back in it. Like I say, I still, on one or the two channels, I have made sales every single day. So we're still doing that. But we really have to get back into it and get the listing once again.
Ben said, where'd he go? Said he would have said the same thing. Braves are coming on. And he said, he just got hit. I can just hit him.
Yes, I understand. I appreciate you leaning.
Says, likes that shirt. It's a good looking shirt.
Yep. NikkiT purchased it for me. If it's a good looking shirt, it's because she got it. I'm plain Jane. I'll go get blue shirts or a black shirt or a white shirt. NikkiT does all this.
Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I wish we could meet up with them. I know they were going to try, but maybe hopefully soon.
OSP says see y'all later. Literally.
Yes, I was looking for it, but it jumped up too far.
I think you're in center too, I believe. So we'll be looking forward to Can't wait.
Yes, another good channel. We haven't hit his up yet is Sean Bargain Resale.
Yeah, all of y'all. If you have a channel, put it in there. There's 48 of us.
Yeah.
48 of us in there. If you want to drop your channel links, do that. We want to be able to give back. This is like the 20th time that we have gone live on YouTube, and we've just been us. So they're going to be, in the future, we're going to be bringing others on with us. We have said that since the beginning, and we have never done it. But we want to pay back.
Offering to bring somebody lunch.
Yeah, bringing.
You see how well that worked out.
What you talking about?
Oh, I was just going to say, anybody in Texas, Thrifty Picker says massive community yard sale this weekend.
Hey,
he posted it in the chat.
Thrifty Picker put his channel. Awesome. Go check him out.
I'm here waiting on y'all. Food will be hot.
Looking forward to it. Bargain Resale said he's 12 from 100. So if 12 of y'all would go over and sub to Sean's channel, that would bless me and would bless him. That's awesome. Ben's put his channel on there. Y'all go check
him out.
Go check it out.
Oh, Richard, you missed it. Rev was being Rev today.
Most certainly. Had to step away for a while. What did I miss? Oh, my. This may be worthy of going back and watching it again.
When a woman says the word fine to you, what does it mean?
I've learned. Fine and never mind means you better do what they're asking of you to do. So I learned my lesson. Well, once again, y'all, we thank you for hanging out with us. You will see us again on Friday night on Eric's channel, OBX Picker. On his channel, we'll be live kind of sharing with y'all some of the cool stuff we got. at the yard sale.
Hopefully.
Yeah, 411 videos will be coming out on the channel before too much longer. Excuse me, what else? Go Braves. Another game tomorrow at 12. Another game tomorrow at 12.
I'm hungry.
It's on the schedule
At
tomorrow at 12. Ooh, I will hook you up. All right, anything else? Any final words?
Just as usual, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. It means the world to us that y'all come and hang out with us and our craziness. And just we appreciate every one of y'all. We love all of y'all in here. So
yep, that's right. Well, y'all, we do love y'all. I second that. We appreciate all that y'all do for us. Y'all are blessing us. You have kept me, and you will continue to keep me encouraged. On YouTube, you'll help to keep me encouraged when it comes to the eBay game. Just understand, we always say it's fun time. We want to keep it fun. We've got full-time jobs. We've got family. We've got life. So if content's not coming out, don't get too upset with us because the Braves are on, the Falcons are losing, the Dogs are winning life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. All right, we love y'all. We thank you so very much for hanging out with us, and we know no way of closing out any of these videos and saying deuces. Do deuces again. Deuces, and may God bless. Love y'all. Good night.
Bye, guys.